Hello there, Pisces. This is your February 2020. So, Pisces, the first card that comes up for you guys is the King of Pentacles. So, with the King of Pentacles, Pisces, this is talking about not only are you sitting and being very sturdy, being very stable, it's showing that you've also recovered from something. So, whether you were sick recently and you recovered from an illness, whether you were depressed or going through some, hard times, you recovered from that. It's also showing that a lot of you started to do something on a more modern level. And I don't know what that is other than you're not depending on somebody else to take care of things for you. Some of you may have just recently moved out of either your parents' home or moved out from living with someone else. This card also, with the King of Pentacles, talks about a love offer coming out of the blue. So some of you have had recently a separation or distance from a partner for whatever reasons, multiple reasons, too many of you to even name. But the distance between you, the parting, the separations, the breakups, whatever it is, it's showing that there is an offer going to come out of the blue for you. This is quite unexpected, I must say, as well as feeling like an earth sign. I also feel like this person here, they feel a little bit chiseled. Their face kind of appears to be chiseled. They also seem to have a very rustic type of look to them. For some of you, this is definitely somebody who's learned how to negotiate. This person that's coming back toward you not only can negotiate, but learned how to talk to you in the way that you want them to. This person picked up very quickly on the ways to get you to agree to things, on the way to calm you down even if they did something wrong, a way to kind of manipulate you to try to convince you of a lie that maybe they told you. This person has a different way of trying to calm you down. And somebody is dealing with the one who feels that they can become very sexual towards you or sensual towards you, and that will make you calm down. Some of them, I just keep hearing the words like, come on, don't be like that, or come on, don't do this, or whatever. I just keep hearing that. But for some of you, this person is definitely hanging around. This person is not going anywhere. This person, no matter, even if you say, I'm done with you, I don't want this anymore, it's like, go move on, or something like good night, but they're not listening. They're not listening. They're staying around you, regardless whether you're opening that door for them or not, letting them in the house, but they are definitely watching closely. They don't want anyone else to be around you, so they are literally watching you the way this black cat is watching you. They are watching you like a hawk, waiting to see what your next move is going to be. Somebody is definitely trying to look in a different direction. Somebody's trying to avoid this situation. Somebody's not wanting to get back together with this person. And I feel like that's you. I don't feel like it's them with you. I feel like it's you with them, because it just feels like you're unsure. You don't trust them. You don't know what to do. A lot of you have become the hermit in the situation. A lot of you have definitely kind of lost your joy. You lost your ambition. You lost your desires. Some of you, due to the separation, you kind of just stay awake a lot of the night. You're walking around the house, kind of like you're lost, don't know what to do. I also feel like for some of you, with the Knight of Pentacles, for some of you, somebody is coming in, and they're going to make an offer to you. Somebody has good news to tell you as well. Something's coming toward you that's going to speak about a gift, a present, a surprise. Something's coming. Be aware that somebody is also being very stubborn. I don't know if that's you, or I don't know if that's the other person. Excuse me, but somebody's being very stubborn, and they're not really giving in to a particular situation. Somebody's not willing to see the other person's side of things. Somebody's not willing to correspond back and forth. Somebody is definitely deleting text messages. I don't know if that's you or if that's them. I also see somebody checking their phone. Now it's funny because this person's going to delete the message after they read it. After they read it. But the same person is the one that's checking their phone to see if in fact a message was sent. So I don't know who that is, but just know that somebody's trying to act like they don't care. Somebody's trying to pretend they don't want anything. Somebody's trying to make you believe they have somebody else that everything's so great with. None of that's true. None of that's true. You're going to find that out through a message. You're going to find out what I just said, that somebody still is actually wanting to be with you. Somebody actually still has very strong feelings for you, possibly love for some of you. Somebody still wants to make up with you, but their pride is in the way. You understand? Their pride is in the way. They're not going to let you think that they're holding on still, really tight. But they are a nervous wreck that they don't know what to do, because if they respond to you too quickly, it makes them look weak, they think. But if they don't respond, they're afraid they won't be able to hold on to you, that somebody else may take you. And they don't want that to happen. Also, too, they have a decision to make, because they can't decide whether to say something, not say something. Whether to let their pride down or to let their pride go before their fall. Because they know if they wait too long, you might move on to someone else. They fear you might go back with your ex-partner. So somebody's definitely trying to make a very quick but rational decision here. A decision that's going to help them to look good. So they may try to come up with an excuse, but right now, I feel like they're weighing things out. They're looking the whole situation over. They're trying to find a loophole in the complete argument or problem that arised. They're trying to find that loophole so that they know what they can do or say to get your attention or to get you to start talking. Either way, they are going to try to point the finger at you and blame this whole situation or argument on you. However, I do feel that, a lot of you are saying, I really don't know if I can do this forever. I don't know if I can keep going back and forth like this. I'm not sure, how much I'm willing to invest anymore. It's kind of getting old. I'm really tired of this feeling. But some of you, definitely, it's another confirmation. You are going to receive an offer. That must be the decision that this person is going to make. Again, I did say that they are a little bit confused, and they do have some secrets that they're hiding. But they are a little bit confused about something, wondering what to do. They don't want to be looking like a fool. They don't want to look like they're the ass that caused all this, even though they are. At the same time, for some of you, somebody definitely picked up very quickly and they took off. They took off. They took what they needed to take and they took off. For some of you, they did in fact leave you out in the cold. Absolutely did. They left you out in the cold. And all the while, you were the one putting in all the work. You were the one putting in all the work. And now you're the one that's going to stand there now with your hands folded. And you're going to be the one to say, either you come to me and you apologize for what you did and admit it and say you're sorry. And if you don't, then guess what? I'm going to consider the other options that I have. And you're swearing to yourself that you're not going to look back on a situation. You're swearing to yourself. You're going to move forward and you will end up happy one way or the other. So Pisces, it does feel like for the month of February, you're standing tall. You're believing in yourself for once. You're really sticking up for yourself. You definitely have the Wheel of Fortune coming your way, so that's a lot of good luck. A lot of things are going to go in your favor, so you can be excited for that. There's also going to be some challenges that you're going to knock right out. They're not going to make you break a sweat for anything. I definitely feel like this is going to be a very good time, a very good month for you guys, and it shows you defeating all odds. So I don't think you need to worry about certain situations that are going on. I don't feel like you're going to have to withdraw from anything. I also feel like you're going to take a step up, maybe where career is concerned. Also, there may be a raise or an increase in finances one way or the other for you at your job. I also feel like some of you may be changing jobs or applying to a different job, and I do feel like you're going to be very successful within 2 weeks with that situation. For some of you, the number 2 comes up really strong, and I don't know what that means for some of you, but 2, either you're working on a pair, or you're working on being a couple, or you're just wanting and desiring, you know, a union with somebody, so to speak. It feels like, too, some of you, either talking about a plane or flying in a plane or going to talk about a plane ride or going to be doing some traveling. That's coming up very strong. I also feel like some of you are worried about a plane crashing. You'll be fine. If you take a trip within the next 3 to 6 months, you'll be fine. There's something to do with a compass or direction. So you may be looking at a map trying to figure out where exactly you want to go. I feel like this is going to make the world a difference for you. So be patient, because this travel is going to teach you something. Not only will you enjoy it as pleasurable, but there's going to be something of knowledge coming out of it. Something of a trip may also create some type of transformation. So I do feel like you can look forward to the month of February and March as starting the beginning of a transformation. You're going to start making a lot of changes. By the time this time next year, and you look back, you will be a completely different person, mentally, physically, and emotionally, than you were now. But this is all positive changes. Things are always changing around you, and you're deciding to now change with them. You also may be deciding to take on some courses in order to challenge you, but also to polish up that resume, to get things looking a little brighter. So I really think that somebody's going to find a lot of interest in you where the work field is concerned, and I think that you're going to be able to get your top salary that you're looking for. So with that being said, that is your version for February.